Figure we can talk about that real quick. Um, there being an update to the game. I think it dropped today. So it's real small amount of changes. They just balanced some battles when playing in Squire mode, which is the easy difficulty. They adjusted some sound effects. I wonder which ones they actually adjusted, because everything sounded fine to me. And then other minor issues have been resolved. And then that's in the enhanced mode. And then in classic mode, there was an error that affected errand reports, which has been resolved, and certain sound effects have been adjusted. I actually don't see anything about like that. They're calling it version 1.3.0, but I don't see anything about like the earlier versions, like 1.1 or 1.2. So I wonder if they released it at 1.2 or something. Yeah, but that's kind of neat. I actually haven't looked at the Steam discussion at all on it. Oh, apparently Bolt, like the lightning sound effects were interesting. Then there's somebody that's posting that the game is still unplayable. I don't know what problem they're running into. People are still wanting a fast forward toggle. I'm just looking at the comments real quick before we dive into the game. People still going, yeah, the word the Lions content. Yeah, with them changing um Ramza's chapter 4 Squire class. Oh, it's just Wegraph and Velas. I guess they wanted to make that fight a little bit easier than it already was on easy difficulty, though. Having not played easy difficulty, I don't know how actually easy or difficult that fight was. Make myself a little bit smaller today. A little more in the corner. Bum, 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 bum. A location dot that never has a story battle. What's our lowest level right now? 35? Yep. Oh, we got a normal pig. Okay.
I am ready.
Ready to fight.
Of course. Into the fray then.
I just need to check that everybody has, like...
No turning back.
Yeah, you're right. The volcano doesn't have. Midnight's Deep. I guess all but one of the locations don't have story battles. Like, technically, you could consider the last location in the side dungeon as having a story battle because there's one battle that Ramza's forced into.
Ever stronger.
One sure step at a time.
Yeah, like, you could just consider that completely separate.
I saw that. Why is it so rewarded?
It's the end!
Level 40 to 50-ish team at the end of... I mean, it would still be relatively easy if they're just squires and chemists. And a chemist.
What is it?
But it would be fun. I mean, in some way you could set that up with, like, the PSX or the For the Lines version if you feel like going through all of the encounter data for all the story battles and adjust everything, and then just use a save file editor right before that first battle to basically import your team. Well, possibly with things like Flare and Death, right? Because the way that the game generates units, they're still not guaranteed to necessarily learn spells like that. So it's kind of like... They'd probably have to change the way that enemy units are created as well to really make it a challenge. Which, with War of the Lions, I did experiment with hot rewriting enemy unit data for encounters to mess with the skills they know and the abilities that they have equipped, and it, like, sort of worked. It was a little bit clunky. But the idea was to give the computer opponents more, like, realistically built units. So units that would have, like, the JP amounts for... that would be somewhat appropriate for, like, a unit of that level. As opposed to the way it generates units, which is completely different. And just different logic for spending JP as well. I should probably poke that project more. I have a lot of projects that I'm just like, I should probably poke that again. Fight items you can only get via poach. Or 5% of players have this. See, this is the type of game where I expect those rare achievements to actually get like a decent percentage over time. But maybe not. Maybe there's just a high number of people that'll pick it up, play through it once, and then just not play through it again.
Of course.
Then where to fight? Yes.
I am ready. It's time.
It's time. Well, thanks for putting some damage on that. Oh yeah, you have innate Beastmaster. That's why we have an extra attack now. Mesmerizes with a ferocious snort, inflicting charm on an adjacent foe.
Fare you well! With this strength.
Ba-ba-ba.
I shan't hold back. Good.
'Tis good of you. I will do my utmost.
This is one change I dislike with the remaster. On the old versions of my cursor sitting here, it would start to... Yeah, but... Okay, so I can hit square, but it would do that automatically after I sat for a moment. And you could change the amount of time you had to wait for it to happen. So I guess it's nice that you could trigger it yourself. Why they put it all the way in the bottom left corner, where I'm not going to be looking for the controls? I don't know. But I still wish it did it automatically. I guess I just like that a little less now.
I'll deal with this. Divine retribution. It becomes clearer.
I am ready. Tis over!
Wait, triple fire? I'm not sure what ability you're referring. Oh, time map. Okay. Yeah, maybe a +2, but I mean, I don't know, whatever.
Preparations, is it?
He's super dead now. Yeah, if it's limited to the tiles that I can hit because of height differences, that will make a huge difference in the effectiveness of the ability. Excuse me.
Yes.
What are you even up against? Oh, hello, Elder Treant.
I am ready.
Ready to fight. I'll do it.
Of course. It's time.
Yeah, I'll probably be trying to get some poaches in this fight. Are you just gonna have exploding feathers? Actually, I think the percentage chance was still 100 there. Yeah.
Very good.
Right then.
Where am I needed? Take this. Leave it to me.
I shan't hold back.
Well, well. Best proceed with caution.
I fear nothing.
Oh, for like normal attacks. I would imagine it would only show KO if hit percent is 100% and the damage is not variable. Or the lowest end is a KO.
My efforts are rewarded. I shan't rest.
The next move is key.
Yeah, because right there it says KO. That's kind of neat.
I will not falter. to me.
I'll deal with this. You're mine. Good.
I will not falter. You cannot hide. Onward. Take this.
I shan't hold back. Taste my wrath. Excellent.
Just a normal Elder Trant, unfortunately. Not the rare, but I don't think we had the normal either, so. That's Minette.
May I help you?
I might make her a thief just for a short bit so she can learn move +2.
No problem. Was there something?
I feel like ultimately the Genji Glove would go better on somebody else, but for right now, Ramza can have it. Same magic attack up as a Mage Power Glove, and if he has to start swinging, it gives him a little bit more weapon power, I guess? Or like attack power, which actually maybe his physical attack with the staff doesn't even care about physical attack power, not instead of weapon attack power, so maybe I do just give him Mage Power Gloves. Oh wait, he had Drapamala before. Actually, he should have Drapamala. Wait, where's the mage? Or where's the gauntlet? Or bracers, there we go. Yeah, you should have Drapamala, sorry.
does the day find you? Any
Oh,
cards?
or the sirens coming across.
What do you need?
I don't think we need holy water anymore. Maybe actually there is one more fight where holy water could be useful. I mean, we could just use the Japamalas to circumvent, but I'm not gonna buy that chantage yet.
Let's see.
Because like I said, I want to get at least one of every monster corpse eventually in here, so they can just potential. We'll be getting more.
Welcome. What are you selling?
There was one more with 2.
This is my. There we go. Need something.
Yeah, we're gonna be hitting up the
A what?
outfitter here.
Looking for ore in particular. Good choice.
The only thing is Thieves Tap, at least for like Ramza, will lower magic attack, but it's only by 1, so I think that's fine.
May I help
You know what?
with
It is different.
And who is this for? Most fetching. Your patch. Very good, sir. Most a fine choice. Most your patch. And who is this for? Most a fine choice.
He must be a TF2 player.
Most any. May I be? I await.
Pretty standard fare.
Yes. Ready to fight.
I am called.
Into the fray then.
Understood.
At the ready.
Okay, 4 spree left.
Caution. I will do my utmost. My efforts are rewarded.
Right then.
Oh, okay. So a neat little fact. Generally in Final Fantasy Tactics, Submerged 1 and Submerged 2 means that the tile will take more of your movement to go through. This map is a little bit interesting because the tiles here... It's interesting, I don't see a way to get... info... Oh, if you hold R2, it tells you about it. Okay. Yeah, so generally, like, water tiles will cost, at Submerged 1 will cost 2 movement instead of 1. But the marsh tiles here only cost 1 to move through. Unless it's raining. If it's rainy weather, they will then take 2. I find that kind of interesting. And I bet you ignore weather would restore the marsh tiles to just be 1 movement to move through. Is anyone else actually able to res? Possibly not. Might have to start busting out abilities. Unless she's able to get like a freaking dodge. I'm not sure if any of her jumps would have actually landed in that instance because everything was at least CT 60 and up. I mean, we might outspeed enough to be able to land on a CT 60, but it's kind of close. And I suppose if we miss the only different, or the main issue is that our CT gauge will start to refill from a lower amount, but it was still at 60 CT though. Like I checked it. Its CT gauge was 60.
I shall spare no effort. No, you don't.
But jumping with her really doesn't matter because she's probably gonna one-shot pretty much everything with the weapon that she has.
I am ready.
Like, see, now a jump would land for sure. 23, 52 it would probably even land as well. But, like, once it starts going over, like, 55 to 60, I start getting leery about if we'll actually land our attack or not.
I shan't hold back.
Keep a cool head.
Now then. Goodbye!
The nether mantra's might.
Yay, we landed a hit. Wow, we actually didn't kill it. No, it's ours, okay.
I'll deal with this.
Forward. Very good.
This is the way. It becomes clearer.
This bodes ill. Best proceed with caution. Weakling! You called? A good fit.
I approve.
Gonna keep the power garb on him for right now. Can't tell if that mouth means you disapprove or approve of the Aegis Shield. It means the Aegis Shield pumps his magic attack, which helps him with his Geomancer skills, and I think with his Nether Mantra. So that's why I plopped it on him. None of the other shields give plus magic attack. Yeah, the Genji shield really isn't all that great. I mean, it does have like the highest physical block outside of the Execution 2. So it's good for fights where you know magic isn't going to be slung at you. Yeah, but I mean, like, if you know a fight's going to be physical only, it could be good. You technically shouldn't be using the Material Blade Plus, but I'll leave it on you for right now.
Greetings. How might I help you? You're in safe hands with me.
Pretty much. I mean, except for, like, maybe your,
May I help with what is it you're selling? Will that be all? Who
shit,
needs
I want
anything?
to buy... I think that, because that pumps your magic attack more.
This is you won't be. May I help with? Oh, you're here to sell. Are you a pleasure? Are you happy you come? Are you a pleasure? Are you happy you come? Are you happy? Thank you.
Keep the headbands for now, but I don't think I'm going to use them. Yeah, those are done. Headbands, and they might see, like, a use, because the +2 physical attack, but also, like, in some ways I view speed as more important than physical attack. Like, if you can boost speed outside of the accessory slot. Accessory slot plus attack, like, plus damage is probably better. But, like, hats... I feel like speed is more important. So pretty much anybody that I would put a headband on, I would use, like, a lambent hat or a thief's cap.
Will that be all?
Especially because that's immune to a couple things, right? I'm gonna sell our headbands
Are you happy with a pleasure?
and the green berets.
Happy? Thank you.
I'm gonna keep the golden hairpins though.
Are you a pleasure? Are you happy you come? Are you happy? A pleasure. Are you happy? Thank you, kind.
Like the Genji helm sells for 5.
Are you happy you come? Are you happy? Thank Are you happy you come?
I'm gonna keep the Jujutsu Gi, because it does give KO immunity, so maybe there's a fight that comes up that it'll be useful for. And I guess the Gaia Gear too, because it absorbs earth damage.
Are you happy?
But armors can pretty much just be sold, because they're just straight
Are you
plus
happy?
HP. The only thing I might keep is some carabiner armors. Just in case, like, our crystal mail gets broken. Or something stupid. I mean, I guess we do have the Genji armor. Which, really, that could be equipped on somebody. Whoever's using the crystal mail could use our Genji armor.
Are you happy you can't?
So I guess what I'll do is I'll keep the crystal mail. We have robes actually on a lot of our knights for some reason. Melia Duel should probably be switched off of her robe, but... Yeah, we're not at the castle yet. We won't be able to buy crystal mails just yet. Battle boots we can sell.
Are you happy?
Wing boot, we're gonna sell that.
Are you happy? Are you happy? Are you a pleasure?
Grants immunity to slow. See, these things I kind of am inclined to keep. Just because there may be a fight where these immunities... Like, I'm probably not gonna use them, but I don't need to sell them right this second.
May I be of furtherance? You're in safe hands with me. This is benefit.
Actually, I'm gonna keep the lambent hat on you instead of a thief's cap. You're in a luminous robe. You really don't need to be in that, but I'm gonna leave you in it for right now. Because you don't have anything that takes
What is it?
magic to use. It'd be funny to make her a dancer and just have her dance. Although fly would be kind of nifty to have. But that's alright. Alright, I think I stock up on consumables.
Greetings, by all means.
Excuse me.
Are you happy?
Which we will be making another trip past this town, so...
Are you happy? Are you happy, Tim? Thank you.
I'm just gonna buy that, and I'm gonna buy some remedies too. 7 should be fine for right now. Maybe a couple hot
Are you
ethers.
happy? Thank
So those are actually kind of useful. Okay. One more fight on the Mandalia Plains. Who the heck is Vormav? Who are you? Wait a minute. Who are you?
All right.
Understood. My mind is set.
I am ready.
Let me see, what do we have? I mean, I could. You actually probably just should have Poach. Or like defense boost or something.
Yes.
At the ready.
is for you.
Well, alright then. So here's a question, MWG. Do you feel like the game would be better or worse if random encounters, maybe outside of Midlight's Deep, scaled to your highest deployed unit instead of your highest roster unit, like highest level? I suspect that part of the reason it scales to your roster and not deployed units
I will do
is that the enemy units are loaded in prior to you actually deploying your units.
I can make a difference.
And I feel like that's a carryover of originally being a PlayStation game.
Best proceed with caution.
No. The angle I was at is didn't pick up my mouth movement, but no. I don't think that's the right fix. The reason I don't think that's the right fix is that leveling down with if it uses the game's mechanics, because it uses the level up mechanics when it builds up the character, right? The leveling down is more punishing than leveling up as the same thing. And maybe you fix that bug, if you want to consider that a bug. But that would make weaker enemies overall. That's why you don't level up and down in the same job if you're min-maxing your units to get 999 health and 999 MP. Well, part of why. If you level up to level 99, let's just say as a squire, level back down to level 1 as a squire, and then level back up to 99 as a squire again, you will have worse stats the second time at level 99 than you had at the first time you were level 99. The reason is because of the level that it uses when it applies does the stat add calculation. If I'm remembering it correctly, it uses your current level, not the level that you are moving to. So when you go from level 1 to level 2, it considers your level as being level 1 for the stat change that it's giving you and the formulas it runs. But when you go from level 2 to level 1, it considers your level as level 2, so it's actually going to take more stat points away going from level 2 to level 1 than it will give you from going from level 1 to level 2. That's why part of why it's important if you're doing the level up, level down, min-maxing, to be careful what classes you do the level down in. It's not just that certain classes have worse growth rates, it's also that if you stick in the same class, you just get penalized, basically. I might be a little bit off with the exact technical way that it happens, but I believe that is why it happens. I know that it happens because I've read about that before.
I am ready.
I shall spare no effort.
Where am I needed?
You got a shot on him? Can, but actually... I'll do a praise on our samurai.
Good
Just
progress.
boost that bravery up a little bit more.
My efforts are rewarded.
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna try and see if I can find a reference real quick. For this. Statistics and leveling. Brave and Faith XP. Skill, quickly gaining XP and JP, automated leveling, level downs and stat. 0 down. Does this guide talk about it, or is it in a different guide? It might be in the battle mechanics. I'm trying to remember where. I could actually probably look at my save editor too, because I emulate level ups and level downs. It might be in this post too. Stats by level and class. Starting stats legend. Yeah, see, it uses cur level. And that's why it's punishing to level down in the same class that you're leveling up in. Because it's going to, so if you, like I was saying, it is exactly what I was saying. Cur level is used in the formula. So going from level 1 to level 2, you have a smaller divisor. But going from level 2 to level 1, you have a bigger divisor, which means you're getting a smaller amount of stats. But actually, wait, maybe it's not... Oh, wait, is this right? Because diff level is going to be 0. This says it's 0 if you're leveling down, and so then that part of the equation wouldn't even matter. Oh, no, sorry, it's D. Wait, no, yeah, D is 1. Hold on a second. But basically, it's going to take away a different amount than it's going to add regardless, just looking at the formula. So your current level is not going to matter at all when you level down? That doesn't seem right. Oh, no, no, no. Sorry, I'm misinterpreting what it says. Okay, okay. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'll pop this on screen. I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. I understand it now. Give me just a sec. Oh, this is gonna be... This might look awkward. Okay. I need to adjust the size just a tiny bit more. Okay. So this is what it is saying, right? Actually, wait, I need to make this a little bit... Okay. That works. So diff level is the target level minus the current level, right? The change in level. This, again, can be negative for level down. So if you're leveling up from 1 to 2, 2 minus 1 is 1. If you're leveling down, it's going to be 1 minus 2, which is going to be negative 1. D is going to be 1 if diff level is less than 0. Or, yeah, so if it's negative, 0 otherwise. Or no, no, no. Sorry, this is... Really? Marking a level... That's feels a little bit weird, but the way that's worded is not making sense to me. But this would be negative 1. It's D that's going to be 1 or 0, and I'm not understanding the way that that's worded. And C, it's not on the screen, but that is the class growth variable. So that's like your... I think like the values of like 50 to 100 or whatever, right? So... Going from level 1 to level 2, this is going to be 1. See, this doesn't make sense. Why would it be 1? Why was it say 0 otherwise, and then comma, marking a level down? Because diff level is going to be positive, greater than 0. That doesn't make sense. What? How the heck do you read this sentence? I feel like this contradicts itself. I'm still pretty sure what I said is generally right. But that statement about the D variable does not make sense. Anyway, we got a story battle to go, man. Just the hamster wheel turning right now. But you get how that... What it's talking about with that D variable is really confusing.
Zalbog's chocobo. Passing strange.
Hold on one second. Sorry, Ron, was asking me a question about some ice cream we got. Wait, I'll try and figure out some more about that level up and level down thing later. I remember. Wait, what? Oh, Boko. Shout out a bird. Okay. I guess we need to have the ninja. We need Orlando.
Ready and willing.
Oop. The rest is free space. Surprised Agri is real quiet, but I guess she doesn't have any connection to Dice Starver's all bag. I don't think we need to put Safeguard on for this fight. Like, pretty much all of the enemies, the normal enemies, are knights, but they start pretty darn far away, so I'm not really worried about any gear getting broken. Because the majority of everybody that we have is basically ranged attackers. I need a healer. At least one. I could bring two healers. I could bring Almina and Mistadio. Or I could just do Mistadio Agrius. I don't think anybody knows. No, I mean, Dristan can charm, but I think all the enemies are male, so... There's a bug in this fight involving charm. Is it exclusive to Ivalice or the Ivalice Chronicles, or is it like in all versions? Tristan can technically charm if we give him Steel, but or Steel Heart. I mean, he knows Steel Heart, but I don't know if he can pull it off since all the enemies are males in this fight. I might bring in Esmenet
Ready to fight.
and Mustadio. Because Esmenet can buff and heal. Mustadio, I'm gonna give you a Chantage, can res. So with a Chantage equipped, he can just kind of be our heal, or reser, if we need to. Oh, you can charm him after he changes. Oh, if you have someone charmed, they stay. I think I have heard that before. But, like, I wouldn't remember it until you start talking about it.
All right.
I think I'll bring this team.
To battle.
We'll see how this group does.
Have you taken leave of your senses, Zalbark? This is madness.
After what you've done, you think yourself fit to lead our house?
But that business with the Duke. Larg was long dead ere my dagger found its mark. Think, brother. He was a weak man who relied on others to fight where he could not. More fool he for starting a war he could not stomach. Do you not agree?
Our liege lord's murder bothers me not half so much as our father's. Duke Larg's dying words. I could scarce believe my ears, but there was no mistaking what he said. Why, Dystad? Why?
What are you saying? I know naught of this.
Do not deny it! You poisoned him like some craven! How could you kill your own father?
Count Dystad! Lord Zalbark, what in the world are you doing?
Zalbark is taken with some madness. Seize him! Seize him at once!
Lord brother,
Zalbark!
I like how Zalbag does not care that more knights came in. Orlando was all like, oh, okay, I guess I'm going to the jail cell, whatever. Zalbag is like,
Ramza,
I
forgive me.
am fucking
It is
everyone up.
all as you've said. Dystad murdered our father and enkindled this war. Yet still not satisfied, he used the ensuing chaos to slay the Duke as well. All to feed his own ambition. He has sullied our name, brought scorn upon our house. He must be made to pay.
What? Dystad murdered father?
You fools. Why will you not follow where I lead? Why do you turn against me?
Cause you murdered Daddy?
The powerful must rule the weak. It is our duty. The crown once held such power, but no more. See how fate has brought it low. Full oft has history seen a great house rise to rule in place of an enfeebled crown. That is how the Atkasha dynasty itself came to be. And what house is greater now than ours? It is only right that we should wield our power and seize the reins of Ivalice.
You have forgotten the words of our Lord Father. Those possessed of power must be righteous of heart, elsewise they are unfit to wield the sword. Guided by that belief, House Baelv has upheld the peace, protecting the lives and livelihoods of the common folk. Thus have we endured for generations.
Didn't Zalbag, didn't you tell somebody to, like, shoot an arrow into Tetra? I mean, I'm just saying. We just kind of all forgot about that already.
But you, Lord Brother, You strive only to sate your lust for power. You are no Beowulf.
But I guess he did that not, like, to achieve power. He did that to try and keep the peace, right? Finishing off the corpse brigade, so, like, I guess that still fits in his worldview.
Righteous of heart. I die of shame to hear such words from my own lips. Such lofty ideals cannot rule a people. For you to lecture me thus, you have plainly forgotten your place. Who has earned you the right to wield your sword of justice, to be hailed as a hero? Is it not I? I, who have dirtied my hands to keep yours clean. All that you are, you owe to me. You ought to be on your knees thanking me. Yet here you stand in judgment.
With purpose.
One second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I started smelling something weird, so I was just checking with Rhonda if she smelled it too, and she actually just put a wax melt in because of the smell, so whatever it is, I don't know. I guess there's two battles, or two things that gave us battle folios. Actually, we probably could have landed a throw at this angle. That's alright. We will have opportunities.
How's this? Dice Dog! I struggle to believe this of you, brother. Our father was good to us. Why did you kill him? Tell me.
Ramza, you are a stubborn one to still be alive.
Does it gall you that I live and breathe? Do you despise me so?
Despise? What puerile thinking is this? I base not my decisions on likes and dislikes. That is why you remain a child. A man judges with his head, not his heart. Whether something is useful or no is all that matters. And illegitimate as you are, I had no use for you from the first.
What? Is that the way of it with father, then? You killed him because he had ceased to be useful. Come on.
Still going strong.
Well, that's annoying. Oh. Well, okay then.
Power thrumming in skies above, as refulgent blade now strike, hallowed bolt!
I've lost the upper hand.
I will not lose.
Save your words, Ramza. Our brother hears them not. He has made his excuses, but his are crimes beyond forgiveness. Only punishment remains, and it falls to us to deliver it.
Excuses? I have no need for excuses. You speak of crimes, but I've done naught wrong. Done naught that is aberrant for men. What choices I made were so that we might survive in this savage world. If living were a sin, why did the gods create us? Man is a covetous creature that murders his own kind for the mere pleasure of it. That is simply our nature. We are compelled to take from one another and kill to that end. If such were a sin, 'tis the gods who are at fault.
We at least know this man's true nature, Ramza. To justify his actions, he weaves sophistry and deceives even himself. 'Tis pathetic beyond words. To think, I once held our brother in the highest esteem. But now I see he is lower than the lowest beast. He cannot be suffered to stain the Beowulf name any longer!
He will not, Zalbarg. My own hands I too shall sully.
This ends here.
You just not using your special abilities at all, Zalbag. Okay.
You can count on me. The next move is key.
The next move is key.
Got me to contend with. I may not survive this.
It's too soon to give up.
Okay, now wouldn't it be funny if one of these knights, or like the knight that was over here, had ignore height and just came down and broke some shit? Broke Excalibur. Came down here, used Rend Weapon, and broke Excalibur on us. That would have been hilarious.
I shall be fine.
Alright. To make you happy, MWG. He caught it. He has sticky fingers. It was only a 30% chance to land. I don't have any way of lowering his brave.
Right then.
I'd rather throw the Germanic scriptures at the final boss. No. Don't move there. Move here?
seems I've improved.
Do my eyes betray me? Can it truly be you, Count Orlando?
It has been a while, Lord Dicedog. Lest you worry, I am no ghost, as my beating heart will attest.
But why have you come? Seek you vengeance for Duke Galtana?
I involve myself no more in this war. I simply lend my aid to Ramza now.
You have cast your lot with him. That is tantamount to making an enemy of the entire kingdom. I know not wherefore a renowned hero would join my disappointment of a brother in opposing me, but 'tis the height of folly.
Mock me, if that is your wont, but the smile will soon fade from your lips. Long in the tooth though I may be, you'll not find me a feeble opponent.
Very well.
I guess that spot still gets double hit.
Know your place.
But it's 2 auto potioners, so.
I must fight on.
Well, you see, your idea is throw a book at him so he can, like, learn what he missed or whatever, right? Well, I mean, he caught it. He can read the book now. Well, I guess I should be glad that he's not using the break the crush abilities, because he could be breaking my gear. And he's not. He's being polite. Okay, that knight is annoying.
Count Orlando, glad am I to see you hale and whole. The charge of Duke Galtana's murder was indeed false, then.
Lord Zalbag, would that we could have met in happier circumstances. As for the charge, I'm beyond worrying about it. The moment I failed to stop the war, I had sensed that such a turn was inevitable. Henceforth, my son shall protect the people in my stead, or give his life in the trying.
For duty, you are prepared to cast aside life and reputation both. Nay, truer to say you have already done so. I too now stake my all to restore honor to House Beowulf. I pray you bear witness.
You and Ramza are indeed Barbaneth's sons. I doubt not that he looks down with pride.
Your words do me great honor, my lord. I beg you, take care of Ramza. For House Beowulf.
Surely not.
My strength grows.
No mercy.
Only 16% chance? I know it's a forward attack on a knight, but what the fuck? Oh, you have reflexes. How is that a side attack?
Onward.
I think what it actually is. So a front attack is considered, I believe, kind of in a cone like this. Right? And so I think back attacks are the same, and that tile is actually outside of the back attack. So if I'm right, like this would be a side attack, this would be a side attack. This is a side attack, that's a side attack, and then that's a side attack. If I'm right, because basically you can think of it as like cones radiating out, right? My guess. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Ah, yes.
Or Yado at any height. I almost wanted the healed Isodark so that way like the fight could go a little longer.
My life. Over.
There is, there is.
The battle is ours.
I'm ready.
This does not look good. Do not let them
Damn
win.
you all.
A Judgment Blade.
How can you die?
Going for the stop. Interesting.
You don't have me yet.
I see some bullshit. The thing is, most likely Zolbag's gonna finish the fight, and that's fine. I think he has concentration, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Let's just check out. Yeah, so he has like these sap abilities, which like this is the only actual battle that we see him in, and it's one where he's never gonna use those.
Down with you!
No. You've ruined everything. My painstakingly wrought plan, all undone. All the sacrifice and sordidness, only to die here. What? Who calls to me? is my desire.
What? What is this abomination? It cannot be my brother. It cannot!
So this is what it is to be a god. My foolish brothers, heed you well these words. By my hand, Barbaneth, our sire, was slain. Our house was long the kingdom's loyal sword, until this war gave us the chance to rule. Alas, a sword he would have us remain, a tool to be discarded when it breaks. To suffer such a fate, I would refuse. My mind, a dagger keen left out to rust. So father of his duty, I relieved. No sword yet wrought can parry poison's kiss. But you, Zalbag, have earned no subtle death. The price for bearing steel you now shall pay. And on the base-born whelp my gaze now falls. Your screams I shall delight in as you die.
Something I kind of like about this too is, so every Lukavi we've fought, I believe, has been somebody that transformed into a Lukavi previously. We don't actually know when the Cardinal first transformed, but I don't believe it was up against Ramza and such, because he wasn't like near death in that moment, right? Oh, why would Beowulf? If you're gonna say Beowulf would have lines, you said the rest of the party was free. Okay. Then why in all caps? Oh, I realized Beowulf ain't here. Oh, gotcha. What I was gonna say is, like, almost every Lukavi fight has been against somebody who's been a Lukavi for at least days, right? This is your first fight against the person who just transformed into a Lukavi. And what I like is his ramblings is pretty much Dice Dark. At least in that spot, right? So it shows that, like, when they first transform, they're probably a lot more the person that they were, and then, like, slowly they get overpowered by the Lukavi in terms of personality.
Give it your all.
3? This is 4? But Calcane or whatever, the Cardinal. Ivalice. The Death Seraph. And then this guy. Yeah, I don't count the robot, because Construct 7 is not a Lukavi. He's just a machine, right? A robot. Oh, I can't check if you're actually weak to slow. He is? Okay. The 180 probably can't hit because of the... I have to go like 2 up, so might as well.
In torrents of thought unseen, your mind shall drown, befuddled, for House Bane.
Now that's a bit of a problem.
So you too cried out for power, and in so doing played into their hands.
When faced with like, you too would do the same. To save our house, you now would lay me low, but such a feat begs power beyond your grasp, without which naught of worth can be achieved.
Cardinal Delacroix and Marquis Elmdor uttered like words, and neither were long for this world. The Lucavi are far from invincible. This power you lord far from absolute. Yet in your lust you sought it, and now you have slain Zalbarg.
'Twas his and your betrayal forced my hand. Your hounding that which brought us to this pass. For power I cried, Lucavi I became, because you wretches chose to interfere!
That you would lay the blame at our feet is shameless. But it matters little now. You are become chaos made manifest. Left alive, you will visit only destruction upon the land.
In words so bold this feeble child does speak, for strength to stop me, wanting though he is.
Do not underestimate me. For the honor of Knight Gallant Barbaneth Beowulf and Commander Devout Zalbarg Beowulf. In the name of Her Majesty Queen Ivalice, and for the peace of the kingdom, I will lay you low.
God damn, Ramza.
Base-born filth, consign your all. I shall to nothingness. Your flesh, your soul, your name, naught shall remain.
I hope he just like smacked. Yeah, there we go. That is like the best possible outcome I could have.
Better than ever.
For the pride of House Beowulf.
Oh, hi. Except where I ran. I mean, Holy's gonna go off, I think, but that's not that big of a deal. Unless, wait. I think this is too far for Divine Urination. Yeah, it's like one tile too far.
My turn.
Maybe our summons get off. Oh. Haste won't get off either. We'll just move him closer to Custodio for the revive.
Damn it all.
Actually, it's probably going to end up targeting someone else.
I'm not finished yet.
Ramza! Such power at my command, yet still surpassed by mortal man. A curse upon you, Ramza!
Dice Dog. Zalbog. In the end, our enemies got what they sought. House Beowulf has fallen, and with it the northern sky. But if I can expunge the heretic's brand and clear my name, then perhaps... No, 'twould not be right to lead our house now. I will but bear the name Beowulf, whatever may come. No more looking back. I have work to do. I must stop Folmarv. Alma, please be safe. I will find you. This I swear.
I'm not sure, Agroth. I'm actually not sure. That's a good question.
Right.
Oh, Dagroth, maybe, you might be able to answer this. Well, are you familiar with the game's level up and level down mechanics at all? We'll need that later. boy. What? Why was... Okay.
Welcome. Take good choice. May I be of by all means. A fine choice.
Who the heck has platinum shields on right now?
May I don't be...
By all means.
When? Why? When? When? I don't remember that happening. Oh.
Operations, is it?
That's why I don't remember it, because it was yesterday. That's right. Yeah. I thought I would have replaced it,
Or in
but
particular,
apparently I did not.
By all means.
So I was just like, when did...
A fine choice. Most anything. Very good, sir. Most for your pack.
Hey, PFD XYZ. I'm actually going to be wrapping up pretty soon here.
A fine
But I do appreciate the raid, thank you. Welcome everybody, we're currently playing through, we're in the final stages of Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. I'm trying to get through this playthrough before November starts, because when November starts, there is like a charity run that we can do. If you're familiar with the 4 jobs fiesta at all, it is the 5 jobs fiesta. 5 jobs since you get 5 units in this game. So I'm trying to finish this playthrough, because we had a save file that was really far along and I saved over it. And so I had to start over again. So I've just kind of been playing as grind free as possible. Yeah, we were...
May I help with aught else? Come back.
Well, the problem was using multiple save files, but for different actual playthroughs. So where we were when I saved over... Limberry Castle. Yeah! That was a playthrough where I was keeping all of our generics, and leveling everybody up into different classes and everything like that. And when I did that, I was just like, alright, we're just playing through the game. On second playthrough. It's taken us some time, but we're almost at the end now. Our next story target is Malone. But I am going to be playing through it, so on November 1st, I will start the 5 jobs fiesta run, and I think we're going to do the enhanced version, but with the Japanese voice acting, because I've been playing through with the English voice acting. There's a little bit of a shameless plug. Midnight Deeps opens up after the Malund fights. After we clear this location, then we could go down to Wargelis and open that up. But what we'll probably do is finish Malund and then beat the game. And then this file will be used for all of the side stuff. I'm thinking. We may have to grind for the final battles, because the final battles, the enemies are like level 50... 50s. Like 50 to like 56 or 53 to 56 or something like that. We might not, since we're using like Orlando and stuff like that, but like Agres is only 38. Big brain to victory, so we'll see. I mean, I'm gonna try, but if we get stuck, we might have to grind some levels. And if we do, whatever, it's fine. Especially since we don't have to hop from dot to dot to do that. Yeah, I mean, that's true. They give you like a little bit of health, but the enemies being health boosted in this version kind of tech play for the bulk fight. But put Art... Wait, actually, does he have Safeguard? Because you could probably put Art of War on a gunslinger and try to break his gun. It'd be like shooting a gun out of his hand. But I don't know if he has Safeguard. He might have Safeguard. Or innate Safeguard or something stupid. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, shameless plug. If you want to watch my playthrough, this replaythrough is not... I started a YouTube channel where I'm just uploading VODs when I play games like this. Or just like when I play games. So the non-AI content is I'm uploading my VODs to a YouTube channel. It's a fair bit behind right now. But the VODs are also, for this, should still be up on Twitch. So you could watch them on Twitch if you wanted to watch my playthrough. But those are all kind of jumbled with other stuff. Right? They're not separated out. I can't highlight them because Twitch's rules. So they will be on YouTube eventually. I'm doing one upload a day. We're trying to. Some days I miss it, but one upload a day. So it's still in the old playthrough on YouTube.
Stay a while and listen.
But it will be up eventually, this playthrough. I think also Twitch rules, like, because I'm an affiliate, I technically have to wait like 48 hours to put the content that I stream on Twitch onto YouTube or something like that. So being a little bit behind is fine, but it is kind of there was something else I was going to say, maybe, I'm trying to remember. So let me finish my shopping.
Greetings. How much after all in particular? Will that be all?
Since we're going to get like 2 more random battles, plus the story battles. That's our last castle stop, so we really need to buy any... Actually, I kind of like the bread on you. You could use a crystal helm now.
May I have aught catch your eye? A fine choice.
And then you should really have a crystal mail.
Most fetching.
Or actually, no, wait, I'm gonna give you the Genji armor. You Wizard's Robe makes sense. Black Robe makes sense on you. Okay, actually don't... Could do that. We could poach the level 3 pig.
Might be of further assistance.
I was waiting until we got a second one, but like we could poach it next fight on Mandalia Plains.
By all means.
Actually, don't. Maybe Rune Blades.
A fine choice.
But who would I... If I give it to you, then the Black Robe's not gonna boost. So the Black Robe is better. I should actually get... But wait, you have a Rune Blade. No, you have nothing equipped right now. I should give you a Rune Blade.
Most many thanks.
And you should get a better shield.
And who is this for?
That's not what I meant to do.
Most ill. May I help with aught else?
Yeah, we do have a second Chantage. Well, the other thing that's nice too is because I've minimized my movement around the board as much as I could. Sans doing like some of the side stuff like the Construct 8 and the Neveska Temple stuff, right? But we really have not got a lot of pigs. Yeah, I mean, the reason we don't have a lot of pigs is because I've minimized my movement and kept Boko in the party. So sometimes Boko poops out Chocobo instead of one of the pigs shitting out a pig, right? So, and we got our pig late. We didn't get a pig, and I didn't reset for a pig in Fenland's story fight. The only problem with mounted, like, I like the concept that you can ride chocobos, but part of the problem is you have less units essentially, for fighting. Yeah, and yeah, we didn't get the chapter 2 pick here in the Fenlands. So, I forget where we got our pig. Oh, yes, it's a challenge run. I know, but I'm just talking about the fun of it. Like, I like the concept of riding chocobos around in combat, but like, yeah, it was at the Gullen Mines, right? It was on that side battle. That's why I wasn't like remembering where it was, because it's not on a dot. It's like, where was that? When did that happen? So I think I pretty much spent the money I'm going to spend. So tomorrow, in the evening, I think we'll random battle. Maybe just some consumable purchases. This. And then possibly finishing it. We'll see. I should be able to start earlier tomorrow. So actually it might not be the evening. It might be like, yeah, it'll probably still be evening, but we'll probably be starting more like around 7 Eastern. Maybe 6 Eastern. We'll see. Excuse me. Depends on what's going on. But I'm glad it seems like we were going to be able to meet the goal of beating this by the end of October. Before you forget. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, that's like that, also, again, who is Vormov? What fight are you talking about? What? They add a secret character to the game or something? Fuck with you. But yeah, that fight, we might actually have to redo that fight multiple times. The lion guy. I know, it's full Marv. And WG likes to use the PSX names. I like to tease him for using them. Although I was the one that was like, wait, wasn't Fort Bessalat a garrison? You don't like Maroc? I mean, Malak. Like, I can see how it got translated to Malak originally. And then they retranslated it as Maroc in War of the Lions. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, that fight with Fulmarv we'll probably have to do multiple times, because there's a lot of side characters that have dialogue, and I don't know that we'll get it all. I might just create like a side save to try and get all of the dialogue at some point. To check that out. Who's streaming? Moth streaming? Moth is streaming. Oh, it's his 40th birthday, isn't it? And we should raid 3 Moth again. Because I believe today is his 40th birthday, so we could raid him and say happy birthday to him. I mean, I'm 37. I'm almost there. I'll be turning 38 this year. I'm old.